Hey guys, it's Aaron the home for mobile reviews, a.c, and today I'm going to do a review of the Utomic Edge, or the re-review of the Bumpies, because they are exactly the same thing. This is a very unique, extreme minimalist drop protection accessory, so it's going to be great for people who don't want a case but need a bit of protection for the device. This product is worth checking out if you really care about the naked shape of your iPhone, really hate cases, really hate skins, and need a bit of drop protection. Now, some of you might be thinking, Aaron, have you done this already? Did you not drop it face first because they told you to onto concrete and you smashed your entire iPhone screen? Yes, I did. I do remember that. But one of the things I do love about, I'll say, my job is that I get to see progress. And between the Bumpies from a year and a half ago to the Utomic Edges, or these new Bumpies, so much progress has been made. So awesome. If you haven't seen that review video, I do encourage you to check it out just to see, kind of what happens and how far they've come, because again, they've come really far. I'm excited to do this review. If you're wondering what other different iPhone accessories that I've reviewed, check out my post on my website for useful one-handed smartphone accessories. If you found this review useful, consider getting the product through my site to show your support for what I do. Real usage, real reviews, mobilereviews.a.ca. At Mobile Reviews, a.ca, I say I base everything on actual usage, but it's really just an excuse to do stupid things. So when somebody tells me, hey, go take a hammer and smash one of the nubbies, well, I'm gonna take a hammer and smash one of the nubbies. And by hammer, I mean Monica, and we'll just go to town on these tiny little nubs. I've had my Utomic Edges on my iPhone 6s Plus for several weeks now. In fact, I think I'm coming up on 6 weeks now. And I've accidentally dropped in 2 to 3 times on tile from 3 feet, dropped it on hardwood at the end of one of my previous reviews, and I still have an iPhone 6s Plus. Throughout this review, I am going to be referring to the product by its old name, Bumpies, as well as the new name, the Edge, not because I'm trying to confuse you guys, but because I'm apparently not that smart to differentiate between the two in my head. Now, in terms of design, the Edge looks fairly simple. They're basically tiny little pieces of resin with an adhesive. Installation of the product is simple and excellent, as Bumpies makes great use of the packaging. After they're installed, they have a way smaller footprint than a similar product called the Ek. Now, for build quality, the older Bumpies usually showed a bit of wear and tear after a drop or two. As you can see, these gray Bumpies are the old ones, and they're basically useless after a couple of drops, and going to town on these old nubs with Monica resulted in a lot of nubby pancaking. As you can see, these old Bumpies all split along the edges, which is a bad thing. And does anybody else think they look like smushed up Smarties? Now, taking Monica to the new resin Edges, or new Bumpies, doesn't do anything to them. I was told that they will revert to their original shape, but even after smashing them with a hammer, I didn't see any visible deformation. How awesome is that? That is what I like to call progress. That is awesome. I'm pleased to see that happens, right? I didn't mention it before, but these corner things, I've been playing this game called Metal Masters on my iPhone, and every single time I lose, I smash my iPhone against the countertop, and all these Bumpies are still on, and my iPhone still works, so they're doing a pretty good job in protecting my device. As a side note, the last strike in my hammer test resulted in one of the new Bumpies flying off into my living room. I generally have no idea where it is, and I've been examining Monty's dookies to see if he decided to, cleanse that small resin snack out of his belly. In terms of protection, I'm confident the Bumpies will protect your device from accidental drops from 3 to 4 feet. This puts it on par with most cases, but again, without the bulk. Now again, the best part of Bumpies is that you get to keep the naked shape of your iPhone. It really lets you get your hate on for cases, it lets you get your hate on for skins, and it just allows you to use your iPhone almost like how Apple intended, with a couple of little nubs. Some people are really bothered by these nubs. I've grown quite accustomed to them. They do not bother me at all. In fact, they improve the handling because the nubs add a bit more area to the corner of the iPhone, which makes one-handing your iPhone way better. There is enough clearance to keep your iPhone screen off a flat surface, but I would definitely recommend getting a screen protector to go with a set of Bumpies. I will note that edge-to-edge screen protectors will not work with the setup, and if you really do need to get one, I suggest just going with their high-quality glass Utomic Shield. It's a decent screen protector that will definitely work with the Bumpies or the Utomic Edges. So that's all I got. Again, I'm impressed. Like, seriously, I'm impressed. Impressed. iPhone still works. So that's kind of all I got. If you have any questions for me, leave them in the comments section below. Yes, Monty is lying down on my mantle. This is a tiny, I bought all these finger puppets from IKEA when I was in my mid-20s because I thought they were funny and cool. And for some odd reason, they just started showing up. They must have fallen out of a bag, and Monty just finds them around, and it's a new toy. And so he'll find that every once in a while there'd be this finger puppet just lying around. It's because he went and found wherever I kept them, pulled one out, and decided that it was his to play with. Questions, leave them in the comment section below. You can find me on Google Plus, Twitter, as well as Facebook. I'm Aaron the Ho. This is Monty the Ho. That's kind of all I got. 2 cameras. Beast grip. Yay. Did the battery die? No, thank goodness.